This week,
a recap of varsity volleyball's turning point versus Hampshire,
an in-depth look at the new Warrior Nation app,
a sing-along with the fall choir concert,
and we celebrate the new faces at MCHS.
All of that and more
on the Warrior Weekly. Good morning, Warriors, and welcome to this week's edition of the Warrior Weekly, presented by the Warrior Student Media. I'm Riley Byron.
And I'm Gianna Barger. Today we begin with the varsity volleyball team who have their eyes set on the postseason.
On Thursday, October 7th, the volleyball team took on McHenry High School and fell a few points short of a win. Despite the tough loss, Coach Hillary Aniello couldn't be more proud of the athletes who stepped in on varsity.
Watching those kids be able to put their talents out on the floor in front of their fans and their family was pretty cool.
The Warriors were missing multiple key players due to injuries, meaning that some players got an opportunity to step in. One of these players was middle blocker Lynette Alstad, who is known for bringing energy onto the court.
It was just like a boatload of energy just coming my way, and it was like a high I've never felt before.
With a few games left in the season, the Warriors are focused on looking ahead to the postseason.
I'm excited to see our team finish, and hopefully we finish strong.
The final game of the regular season is tomorrow night at Freshman Campus, and the playoffs begin next week. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we are Madison Harvey, Charlotte Alexander, and Riley Byron.
The Warrior Nation app has been one of MCHS's greatest additions to the student culture this year. Warrior Student Media has the story.
The Warrior Nation app has dominated MCHS these past few months, and students all over the school use the app for their daily updates for sports, dances, and other big events.
I wanted to make sure to promote different events that weren't all just connected to the popular athletic events. So for instance, it's not hard to get people to go to the home football games. It might be a little harder to get people to attend a student art exhibition or go to the fall play or potentially attend, like this weekend we're doing the bocce ball tournament. Special Olympics is doing bocce ball this weekend, things like that. So the idea of trying to get more people involved in things that maybe they wouldn't normally.
There's a slide that you can click and it'll show you any upcoming events. You can go to you can go to volleyball games, football games. There's blood. When the blood drive happened, there you could get points for checking in.
Students have the ability to connect and contribute to the app by posting their photos on the fan cam. After their picture is approved and posted, other students can share and like their photo.
So it's been steadily increasing since the beginning of the school year. One of the big pushes, I think, was right around Homecoming Week, Spirit Week, when people were using it to check in. We already have about 1,200 people using the app. I'd like to see more people post because I think the same people post a lot. But it's just another kind of nice opportunity for people to engage in school culture and see different things going on.
As the school year progresses, more and more students are using the app to spread school spirit and encourage their peers to be a part of the Warrior Nation. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Emberlyn Carlson, Grace Mueller, Lacey Thompson, and Lauren Curtin.
You can find the Warrior Nation app on whatever app store is available to you. Some point-worthy events coming up later this week are McHenry Volleyball this Thursday and Warrior Football this Friday night.
Next, all choirs performed this past Thursday night as part of the fall choir concert. Thursday marked the first fall concert in 2 years.
As the auditorium fills up, McHenry High School choir students get excited to perform their first fall choir concert in so long.
I anticipate it to go really well. We've all been working really, really hard and trying to make it because we didn't get to have a year really last year, and it was kind of a bunch of just learning a song and then not ever performing it. Yeah, I'm really excited for everyone to see it. I'm just so excited.
Freshman choir got creative in their first performance as high school students by using kitchen utensils.
One of my favorite songs of the night was Will the Circle Be Unbroken? A great solo, amazing singing, and just really interacting with their big belting voice. I tell you, after having not had a formal concert in almost 2 years, I feel like that was the best possible way to get back to normal.
Surround sound, MCHS's highest level of choir, requires harmony both on stage and off stage for all of its members.
It's been really fun. I think having a good group of people that we have and surround is definitely helped. If I ever need help with anything, I could ask literally any of them and they would drop everything to help me.
The night was a great hit for all the choir classes, and it truly was a memorable moment after a 2-year break. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Katherine Anderson, Gianna Barger, and Abby Fitzgerald.
Students interested in the NFL and hot takes should listen to the Play Action Pod, hosted by TJ Hawes and Brandon Smith. First podcast releases this Friday.
Finally, let's spotlight the new faces around MCHS and their experiences 10 weeks into the school year.
With the new additions to the upper campus of MCHS, new staff members have also been introduced to the school this year. New English teacher Betsy Goy heard about MCHS and wanted to join the team.
I always heard amazing things about the school and all the people that worked here and the principals, and I've only ever heard how people love it here and how they're so happy that they're here. So it made me want to be somewhere that everyone's happy.
With the happy atmosphere, new teachers like Mrs. Goy can be comfortable within the MCHS community.
What stands out to me is how welcoming everybody is, including the kids, the teachers, everyone here when I first started.
The school welcomes back former graduate Mr. David Figueroa, who's one of the new counselors for Upper Campus.
It's very strange calling former teachers by their first names as opposed to like Mr. Allison or whatever, Mr. whoever. But yeah, like I said, it feels like such a full circle moment, being able to be colleagues with former teachers who were mentors and people that I look up to and still look up to.
If you happen to see any new faces at either campus, give those teachers a warm welcome to the MCHS community. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Juliana Reese, Danielle Carr, and Ruth McKenna.
That's all for today's show. Be sure to follow the Warrior Weekly on all social media platforms, including Insta, Twitter, and TikTok.
For Gianna Barger and all of Warrior Student Media, I'm Riley Byron. Have a great week, Warriors.